Hello everyone and welcome to Hollywood Animal, a movie tycoon game. I played a couple of these recently and I'm quite enjoying them, so I'm working my way through any more that I find that look pretty decent. There seems to be quite a few of them at the moment. This is set, I think, in about the 1920s, 1930s in America. Kind of the start of major filmmaking in the US. So I thought, let's give it a go. This is just a demo, but doesn't mean the demo is going to be bad. Let's give it a go. I like tycoon games, I like movie games, because I really liked the movies. It was a Lionsgate game back in the day. It's very hard to find online now, and one problem with it was always very easy to always win, and so I'm hoping this one's going to be a little bit tougher. New Year 1929. The hedonism of the 20s gave way to the Great Depression. Not a good time economically. The advent of talkies heralds the golden age of Hollywood, and life gives way to cinema. I like the art style. It's very kind of chic and feels very kind of apt for a kind of a Hollywood game. Film companies fiercely compete for market and influence. The strong devour the weak. Even nowadays, I imagine that happens. You purchase a bankrupt studio to build a new business on its ruins. Okay. Name and logo. Let's go for what I think is Hyena, and we're going to be called Scavenger Films because that feels apt if we are playing as a hyena, or the hyena is our logo, and especially as we're probably a very low bankrupt studio, scavenging things from other people may not be a bad idea. So we're going to be called Scavenger Films. Okay, movies not only made by actors and directors, your film studio employs people who quietly keep the machine running behind the scenes. What are their names? We can just keep these names the same, that's fine. Along with the studio grounds, you also received the footage from unfinished movie. Filming was completed, but it was never edited. You'll need to complete the picture. What is this movie? Limping Luke even, Blind Love, or Messenger of Death? Detective and thriller, that sounds fun. Let's do that one. Messenger of Death. So it's a prison break. And Quentin Bounty is escaping. Okay, so it's a prison break, so we know the theme and event. I believe this is just kind of tutorializing what we would need to come up with in the future. Antagonist's name is Nick Crow. He's a serial killer. Gotcha. He's played by Edward Peterson. So you can see the actor there. It's very cool. I do really like the art style already, for sure. It's nice and clean UI, which sometimes these games aren't. And we have a detective, Harry Burroughs, played by Joe Duvall. Excellent. And we have a supporting character. Who's the supporting character? A sidekick of some kind. Kathy Watts, played by Bessie Patterson. Excellent. So I think that's our main cast. Protagonist, antagonist, supporting character. Themes of events is indeed a prison break, and then presumably a search for the escaped fugitive. Yes, it seems to be. Excellent. So we've got search for a killer, a prison break, and is that everything that we need to know about this film for the Messenger of Death? Because this is one we're just picking up from another studio. This isn't one we're making ourselves. We actually get to see some backstory for this one, which is quite cool. I'm not going to read through all of it, but if you want to, you can always pause and have a quick look. But essentially, I'm guessing lovers, and then psychic become lovers. The serial killer takes one of them hostage. It's probably something like that. Finale: the antagonist gets punished. I'm guessing, yes, he gets the electric chair. So he gets sentenced, and then the supporting character writes a book about it called The Messenger of Death, and that's how it all seems to get connected together. Okay, so currently this shows the movie's commercial appeal, 7.9 with the popcorn. The higher it is, the more easily a film will succeed with a general audience. And the artistic appeal, the higher it is, the more recognition it can expect from the sophisticated audience, so I'm guessing movie critics and stuff. A film's commercial and artistic appeal may change after each stage of development. The film Messenger of Death received these ratings after work on the script was completed. The screenwriter Maurice Fox loves to write detective stories. Thanks to his experience and talent, the investigation turned out to be suspenseful and intriguing. The story's elements came together to form a coherent whole. Sounds good. So it goes up to an 8.2 and an 8.3. After pre-production, the film's ratings rose even higher. Casting famous actors is the surest way to boost commercial and artistic appeal, but other factors also influence the ratings, including quality scenery and modern equipment. Joe Deval also appears to be dead. Interesting. After the production phase, the film's commercial appeal declined. The lead actor became seriously ill and he couldn't fight and looked too thin. However, the film's artistic appeal grew. Joe Deval tried to make up for his lack of physique with the subtlety of his acting. Production problems were reflected in the lengthened schedule. Unfortunately, the actor passed away after finishing work on the film. So that's why, first of all, the time's increased and also the commercial appeal's gone down because he couldn't do so many of the fight scenes, I see. Gotcha. So this is how much money the studio spent on the picture, $431,000. This isn't the final budget as work on the film is not yet complete. Gotcha. Okay, so Messenger of Death is a subtle psychological thriller with a dark atmosphere and engaging dialogue. The film's audience are adult men and women, people who enjoy a serious tone and an intricate plot. Gotcha. And here we are, in our plot. But I imagine we're going to have a few things to do yet before we're ready to actually release this picture. Time to send the footage to post-production to complete the film. Okay, what do we need to do here? So we need an editor and we need a composer. Silent employees, standard editing and scoring. At present, the studio's personnel are not the most qualified, but over time, their skills will grow. So an editor here, he's an alcoholic. His dependence on alcohol makes him even aggressive and unpredictable. That's not very good. He's not very happy, although his loyalty is good. Let's go for Emma Berry. She's a bit better, and although her loyalty isn't quite high, her happiness is higher, so I think that works better. And for composers, Louis Murphy is a racist, so let's go for Lee Woods, because again, he's not very happy or very loyal, although he is a better composer. We'll go for Lee Woods. We also need to decide who will develop the film and record the music and sound effects. Outside contractors are always ready to help with this. So, film development, we can either go for the low quality one or the medium quality one, but it's almost double the price. Although the medium one is quicker, this is our first movie and it's been made for us. Let's spend the money, because I can't imagine it's going to go terribly wrong, he says, before it almost certainly does. But we'll get post-production started. You've planned out post-production, but until you sign a department head, you won't be able to get things moving. Gotcha. So to hire new employees, first appoint an HR director, chief human resources officer. What does the seniority do for us? I'm sure it does something useful. Well, you're very happy. We'll go for Peggy Ferguson here. 47 loyalty. And 74 happiness. And 2 years seniority. And it's not all too expensive. I'm happy with that one. So we'll get Peggy Ferguson there. So now we need to go hire a post-production head. Contract term. And some upgrade bonuses. I'm not sure what they are. We'll have to see as we go on. Wilson, you don't seem to be a very happy chappy. So again, we're going to go for the middle road. We'll go for Alma Bryant. She's not as good as either Rosemary or Wilson in terms of levels, but the others are either very unhappy or very unloyal. So we'll go for Alma Bryant, that's fine. And post-production has begun. Here you can see how quickly or how far along the project is and how quickly it's progressing. Gotcha. Messenger of Death. We need to hire distribution head. So let's go for... None of these guys are very good. Kevin Morrison, he's about 50-50. That's okay. Of course, we are going to have to pay all these people, so we need to keep an eye on our budget. We've got 5 million in the bank, but I imagine that will change as time goes on. Let's go down to maintenance and hire a head of department here. Oh, none of these guys are very good. Victor Kelly, Stephen Larson, or Joe Burns. We go for someone who's very happy but not very loyal. Or someone who's kind of loyal but not very happy. Let's go for... Joe Burns. He's not very good, but he's only the head of maintenance, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too bad. I'm hoping it won't be too bad at all. We need to build a script department. It's time to start working on a new movie. First, build a department for developing scripts. Gotcha. Script department, it's fine. It's going to take possibly up to $500,000. Where can we pop you? We can pop you back here, probably. I feel like it doesn't need to be that important. And let's spend the money for it to be made in proper condition, because I feel that's more important than kind of the other way of doing things. And the roads will get automatically built. Excellent. You can speed up or slow down progress with the passage of time. Excellent. Let's speed up time a little bit until something interesting happens or something useful happens. I do really like the art style. It's just very... feels very kind of grungy 1930s post-depression America. Okay, so Messenger of Death is doing well. Only another 8 days to completion. We've still got about 4 million in the bank. But Johnny Payne, our CFO, Chief Financial Officer, has got an issue. I got divorced a couple of years ago, and I figured I was out of chances until I met Gilda. We spend all our time together. We can't get enough of each other. It's always like that since the beginning, but we've been together a year now. We're like a drug to each other. I feel guilty even mentioning it, but when Gilda visits me at work, I absolutely cannot concentrate. She enraptures me. Yesterday I nearly made a mistake in the paperwork that could have cost the studio a lot of money. Please do me a favour, help me fight this addiction. Let's introduce some kind of access control so Gilda can't walk into my office. Yes, my heart will be broken like any drug addict, but I hate to hurt your business and ruin my career. So he's got 54 loyalty and 39 happiness. We'll control access, but we need to make sure he's happy going forward. We spent 100,000 on salaries last month. Messenger of Death is ready. So we spent now 467,000. Thankfully we didn't spend all of it. However, post-production means our screening is going down a bit. The film's commercial and artistic ratings dropped a bit. Don't be upset, you did everything you could. Your studio still has low-level employees and technology. Okay, so that probably wasn't really our fault. Get some experience for all our chaps, including Hammer Watson, the director. Yeah, I wonder if the more we work with people, the better it will help. And we can select a poster. Oh, I like this one on the right-hand side. Let's do that. And now we go to distribution. So this is getting it ready for general release. So the release calendar displays all the films being shown across America for the foreseeable future. Okay. The studio's previous owners already chose a release date for this film. You can choose the release date of the next film yourself. I'm guessing we don't want to be clashing with any other films of a similar type. You don't just own a studio, but a whole network of 91 cinemas. You can run your films in your cinemas for free, but that's not going to be enough to reach a wide audience. You have to rent other theatres if you want solid box office receipts. The studio's previous owners already arranged this and paid the film's rental costs. In the first week, the film is scheduled to be shown in 7,000 times. Some 3,000 of those screenings will take place in your cinemas, leaving 4,000 screenings across other cinemas. Next time you have to plan for this and pay the rental costs yourself. Gotcha. The screenings and rentals are scheduled out 4 weeks from release. Once they expire, you can extend your rentals if you think the film can still make a profit. They'll start printing the film tomorrow and be finished and ready for distribution in 5 weeks. Distribution goes out all at once when they finish printing. Printing speed and costs vary by contractor, and the studio's previous owners already paid to have this film printed with Irvine Film Factory. So it looks like it's going to be ready to be released on March 25th. Gotcha. Typically, a film begins promotions a few weeks before the premiere, so that advertising has time to gain momentum. The studio's previous owners already arranged the advertising campaign, but in the future you'll have to decide everything yourself. The film is being promoted by an advertising agency. It's time to tell them the audience they should target. This is going to be for adults. The studio's previous owners already paid the agency for the promotion of 3 films. After that, you have to arrange the advertising yourself. We're going to go for adults, because this is very much an adult movie, I would say. It's a thriller detective movie. It's not going to be for the whole family, and not really for just the guys, I don't think. So we'll go for adults. So we'll get that sorted. Audiences will soon be watching your first film. Good luck. Excellent. Messenger of Death. Ready for release. Soon, anyway. But Kevin Morrison, our head of distribution, has got an issue. Messenger of Death is a surefire hit. A farewell film by a young star. The old studio closed its doors. These parasites of Margine's Pictures decided Messenger of Death would never see the light of day. I don't know who was pulling their strings, but they convinced all the theatre owners to give them our slots. The film the Margines are releasing instead doesn't even have a title yet. But you know what kind of stuff they serve the audience? Probably something like Yesterday's Fart or Wet Armpits. The truth is on our side. We have all the documents, but a call battle will be long and pointless. We'll miss the moment. And no compensation will cover that. Instead, I suggest we use our connections, our influence, and remind the theatre owners that our agreements have to be honoured. I guess that's our reputation here. Agree, let them know a deal is a deal, and get our slots back. No, we're not waiting. You can spend influence points to advance your interests and solve problems in various and often unconventional ways. Hence why we're the scavengers. Okay, let's get that ready for release. We've got another 20 days on our script department to be ready. And I've still got 4 million in the bank. But there's an issue with maintenance. Construction of the script department is going according to plan so far, but there's a small snag. According to the architect's vision, a large red leaf maple should be the central decorative element. Contractors found a suitable tree in a reserve on the border between Ontario and Minnesota, and already agreed on price and transportation, but the inspector who issues the permit is playing coy. He says he can't say how long the paperwork will take, maybe a week, maybe a month or 2. $200 cash and the tree will be on the road to California tonight. No, we'll wait. I don't want to be seen to be bribing officials. When an issue needs to be resolved quickly and discreetly, the funds in the studio's bank's account can be useless. When the situation gets tricky, cash is king. So we're only floating, $6,000 cash. That's not great. Ooh, it's a lot of additional time there for the script department, but I didn't want to be seen to be bribing a kind of an official person. And we do have the Messenger of Death ready to go pretty soon. In 8 days, I think it's going to be ready for distribution, so that's okay. So it's going to run from the 25th to the 22nd of April, or 25th of March to 22nd of April. So Joe DeVal in Messenger of Death. We don't need a tagline, we can just release the film, that's fine. So, Messenger of Death is released. The Kino Mark rating system measures audience reviews on the day of the premiere. If you're sure you released a quality film but people aren't appreciating it, then you may have lured the wrong audience to the theatres. So we've got a 4-star, a 4-star, a 3-star, not too good, and a 5-star to finish. That's not too bad. And all of our post-production and other staff get some experience, excellent. And how much have we spent overall on this? We've spent 493,000. Let's see how this does actually during its showing. Ooh, well, we've already turned a profit, that's good. But this was a movie that was made for us, tailor-made for us. We're going to have to see how one that we make ourselves will go. Gunstein Brothers have released Don't Start Without Me. Okay, the first 4 weeks were successful. The film is still making a lot more money at the box office than we're paying in rental fees. We'll make a lot more if we extend our original distribution plan. Click Extend Distribution to keep playing the movie for another 4 weeks under the same terms. So it costs us $73,000 to rent. Attendance is dropping, but we're still making enough profit. I think we can extend distribution, that's fine. And we're currently at just about $6 million in our accounts, not necessarily in cash. Pretty soon our script office will finally be ready, which is good. $10 days for that, and soon Messenger of Death will be finished. Now, week 8, attendance is dropping to 23%. We might just turn a profit if we extend distribution further. It's dropping to about 10% a week. No, we're going to end distribution there. So, it made us 2.3 in profit, 2.3 million in profit, and so that's pretty damn good. But we've got a lawyer issue. Joe Duval was promised 25% of the box office for the film. The Duval family doesn't even know about it, and what difference should it make? No, we still have to pay. Let's try be by the books until... We'll try to be by the books until we don't have to be. Scriptwriter department is done. Excellent. Ooh, Forrest McKinney. Yes, you're very good. You're going to be our head of department. And what do we want our genres to be? Let's go for like thriller, detective, and historical. I think those will be fun. And we have 3 scriptwriters. That's fine. So 1 head of department and 3 scriptwriters. So we can work on a new script, say the script department building. The department worked up several ideas for the first script. Okay, choose any idea you like and the screenwriter will develop it into a full screenplay. So I've got action, cop, modern American city, a historical cowboy on a tropical island. That doesn't seem to work. Clumsy oaf on a Wild West adventure. Now let's go for the cop movie and the cop action movie. None of you are good at this. But who's technically our best writer? Felix Hill is, but he's not very happy. But he's good at thrillers. Bernard Lawson's a racist. Felix Hill is a gambler. Walter West is lazy. Felix Hill, you're up. Let's get that started. Continue to develop your film studio is key to your success. Pick an upgrade for the department. Oh my goodness, this is a big tech tree. And no matter who is working in your script department, no one knows better than what a film needs to be successful than yourself. With this upgrade, you can write your own stories. Yes, please. Or I'll get this upgraded. That's going to take 50 days, but there's a lot of things to develop here, goodness me. We need to build a pre-production department and a general production department. Gotcha. Over here is the thing we want to do. So this is for post-production. We go for a film lab. For developing film rights on the studio, sound studio building. We go for experience. Oh my goodness, these are going to take a long time to upgrade. I can speed up with influence, but that's probably not a great idea. We'll go for a concert hall. It's going to take a long time to get going. It's not going to, I don't think, be done in this demo. But there's something we can do a little bit quicker here. Marketing and outreach, printing office. We'll go for marketing and outreach tree, see if we can get the marketing building down in time. And we need to build a pre-production building. So let's put that down. Oh my goodness, this is big. So there's a lot of space. Okay, you're going to go down here then. And we're going to spend the money to do it properly. It's going to take a little bit longer. But I think that'll be better overall. And we need to go for just a normal production office as well. I did see a spot I could go there, so in it goes. And again, we'll spend the money now. So maintenance is better further down the line. I think that is important. A Cloudy Eye is being developed. So it's 50% action, 30% romance, 20% thriller. Gotcha. It's fine. Roy Spencer. Hello, Mr. Producer. You are a gambler. Oh goodness. I borrowed a little money from some people. They seemed like good guys. They had honest eyes. I'm a great judge of people, but now some annoying jerk is throwing me around. Every other money I pay off the debt. I returned the whole amount today, but I need a little time to recoup. You know what they say, you might be strong, but the card's always stronger. I'll show the cards who's boss, so can you let me go for a couple of months while I sort this mess out? You're a decent producer though, but sure, you can go. Hopefully by then our script offices or our script is ready. Okay. Pre-production. Let's go for Roscoe Barnes. He looks to be the best one. And we have some actors. Jane Fisher, Sarah Frid, and Russell Simmons. Okay, we can do that. Oh, more actors. Gabriel Rotowski, Peter Harris, and David Gutman. And 2 directors as well, Louis Matthews and Anthony Campbell. Excellent. Get them down. And we can go to upgrades and get a story workshop. Wonderful. Go for sequels. I'm not sure we need to go to sequels just yet. We aren't really at that stage just yet. Let's go for additional... Oh, let's find something quick to do. What can make a good effect already? I don't think we need sequels. Let's get this freelance writer's office up and running. So we need to build a story workshop. But first, there's an actor or an actress running about. Legendary Lydia Globe is back in the saddle. So a veteran actor. Give me 3 more months to get ready for my first talking role. You see your patience will pay off. She's not very happy. You can have 3 months. That's fine. I think we have enough other actors at the moment anyway. That's not a problem. Right, story workshop, start construction. And this is part of this building here. So we'll go there. And again, we'll just spend the money to build this properly, but we are burning through cash at this stage. So as soon as the Cloudy Eye is ready, we need to get that up and running, I would say. Legal department. Let's go for mid-level legal protection. That's fine. And then financial. I don't know if we really need or want a loan, so let's leave that for now. HR though, we go for ethnic composition. So overall speed up 3%. Let's open the. Yeah, we'll go for services. That's fine. It's only 97 days. And I think here in the PR department, influence some theatres, more speeding up. That's going to take a long time, but we'll do that. What about maintenance? Medium landscaping, water tower. Long time to go. All these are going to, I think, be too long, but we can go for landscaping with 100 days. That's fine. Get that up and running. And over here in pre-production, go for a casting office, scouting office, set some props. We'll open up the casting office, sure. Jane Fisher. I heard Lydia Globe is coming out of retirement, or what I actually heard was that she never retired at all. She just went off to work on her voice so she could steal even more roles from us. Is it too much to hope for that the greedy bitch did finally retire? There's got to be an ounce of justice in this business. I will take it into consideration. But if she's the right person for the job, she's getting the job. But we do need to get another movie in production pretty soon, so let's speed up time a bit. And production is done there. Excellent. We need a production head. Lloyd... No, we'll go for Wilfred Sanders. He's just a little bit better. He's level 2. So he can be hired there. Build a level 1 soundstage. We can do that in just a second. See if there's something quick here. We can go for a line production office. That's fine. And let's build a level 1 soundstage. I can go pretty much anywhere, but let's build it there, I guess. I guess since this is, we can actually start making our own movies. And A Cloudy Eye is done. What's it looking like at the moment? Oh, it's not a great film. 4.5 and 3.7, but we haven't added much on just yet. That's fine. Okay, so it's a thriller, romance, action. Lots of different genres. So protagonist is a cop, antagonist is an evil monster. Supporting characters as a strict parent and a mentor. And the finale is Sweethearts Stay Together. Given we have no other films ready to go, let's go for this one. So let's get to casting and so forth. First of all, cinematographer. These are the places where the events of the film take place. The characters spend most of their time and locations highlighted in gold, so most of the film will take place there. Only minor scenes will be filmed at secondary locations. You need to decide which scenes should be shot on a soundstage and what should be filmed on location. Set the location quality. On a soundstage, location quality involves the filming equipment, scenery and design. Outdoors, the emphasis is on the beauty and authenticity of the natural scenes. If you plan to film some of the film scenes on a soundstage, set which soundstage you would want to use. We've only got one. We don't have any because it's not built yet. Cinematographer, let's go for Thomas Morrison. Actually, no, we'll go for Harry Ray. Harry Ray's not as good, but he is calm. That's fine. Okay, so now what do we need to? We need to come up with some locations. We can only redo location quality of 1. City interiors and airport. This is all, of course, going to add money. And also presumably time. We'll just put everything at 1 star. That's fine. Okay, the total filming time is the sum of all the filming days at each location, plus all the Saturdays and Sundays in between. It's about a 4-month filming length. That's okay. Filming technology, all we have is the Doppler, and sound technology, all we have is the Sonotone. So we'll get that started. Producer, we've only got Vincent Brooks. He's not very low or very good. He doesn't have any established things, but because we let our other producer go away for a while. Director, who's going to be better here? Let's go for Anthony Campbell. He's disciplined. Excellent. Yeah, Anthony Campbell. We'll go for you. And cop. So who is going to be best for this? So he's recently performed adventure, horror, comedy, action, cowboy, sheriff, psychic, evil monster, bandit. We'll put Peter Harris in as the cop. Mentor, who can that be? David Gutman, you're going in to be the terrible person, I think. I'm just trying to see what's best. Gabrielle, you can be the mentor. Strict parent, either Jane or Sarah. So she's conceited, undisciplined, addict. So no, let's go for Jane Fisher. That seems better. And who's going to be the monster? Not David Gutman, because he's terrible. He's a misogynistic alcoholic. Whereas Russell Simons is a sex-driven racist. But I think he'll be better than David Gutman. So we'll put him in. To begin the pre-production process, you'll first need to officially stamp and approve your plans. Let's do it. Total cost of filming currently is $267,000. Okay, let's see how this goes. So that's going to start pre-production rolling. Let's go back to our script office and see if we can get a new story started. We've just done a action film. Let's go for a thriller, maybe? No, not with Felix Hill again. Let's go for a historical one with Walter West. So, historical tropical island cowboy film. I'm not sure that's going to work, but there you go. Off you go, sir. Get that started. No battles lost. Gotcha. Not sure that's going to be any good, but we'll see. And Story Workshop is complete. Excellent. So we can presumably write our own stuff now. So I can create a new one. No, I'm happy for the scriptwriters to just keep developing them for now, I would say. That's fine. Right. Our soundstage is built, but it can just be soundstage 1. But a Cloudy Eye, we've already said it's going to film on location, so that's fine. Cloudy Eye is ready to go into continued production. That's okay. Spent $90,000 so far. It's not going very well in terms of it's not going to be a great film. But we get some additional experience. So cinematography went down. Director was good. Actor was good, but producers, locations, costumes and props all kind of terrible. So let's start production. Roy Spencer is back from vacation. He's very happy, so hopefully he's going to be... Maybe he can do No Battles Lost. That might work better. Because I feel like A Cloudy Eye is not going to be a very good film, to be perfectly honest with you. But we'll see. Oh, that's cool. If you scroll out, you'd see the bits further on. So you do need water, electricity, and stuff. Gotcha. So that's why having a water tower would be useful. Okay, pre-production is upgraded, so we've got the casting office. Excellent. We can get some additional extras, which would be useful. Experience, can't do that in the demo. Go for set and props. Might make a slightly better movie. Okay, we're starting to eat through our accounts now. David Gutman. He's got a scandal, so after 5 days of heavy drinking, he fell out of his third floor apartment. And thankfully he walked away with a few bruises, but he generally kind of was a drunk on the sidewalk. Gotcha. Thankfully I didn't put him in the movie. And Lydia's back. How much longer do you need? 2 more months. Show business is not going to wait. I need you back. Yeah, I need her back. I need no battles off to go well. Alfred Compton, Mayor of LA. Took the family to see your latest movie last night. It was a lovely evening. My daughter thinks that she can become an actress. I'm asking you to put her in one of your movies. She's a clever girl. Just make sure nothing dirty. Business is business. I'll give her a role and release the film within 2 years, but I can't guarantee it's a hit. I understand that. If there was any business gave you a sure thing, I wouldn't be mayor. Gotcha. Wendy Carpenter, she's utterly awful. Best to shield her from your Hollywood. We won't want to break the girl's heart. 2 years. Release a Wendy Carpenter movie within 2 years. Can I just release her? Can I do an extra? Does that count? And Peter Harris. He wants to... He doesn't want to leave, but he likes to hear. But I'd like to get a small reward for my loyalty. Okay, an actor's being stolen by a rival studio. Time for some negotiations. So he's got an offer from the Gerstein brothers. This is lucky. The studio's previous owners had some blackmail material on this actor. You can use some blackmail material if someone refuses to work with you or ask for too much. If you want black material on anyone else, you'll have to dig it up yourself. Oh, Peter, having sex with a 15-year-old. Come on now. Yeah, well, you shouldn't have had sex with a 15-year-old. You're staying with us. Naughty, naughty boy. Okay, freelance writer's office is open and running. Excellent. Let's do this one so we get additional experience from release. And we can build a freelance writer's office. But first, the share prices of Vin Pascal, Pierre Zola Company, and dozens of other companies have fallen up to 30% at the end of trading in the New York Stock Exchange. In a single day, panicked investors sold 30 million securities. Financial analysts predict the collapse of the American economy. Oh, that's not good. Right, we do have a script. It's pretty terrible. It's not very good, is it? Goodness me. I'm not sure if we're going to use that. Do we have to use this script? It's kind of terrible. You can always change your mind about this project and cancel it. The script will be shelved until a more opportune moment arises. Yeah. Seems like you don't have enough people ready to start pre-production. Keep in mind that you can hire additional employees. Yeah, no battles lost. We're going to pull from pre-production for now because it's kind of terrible. Okay, services building is up and running. Excellent. Right, back to the script department. First of all, we've got an accident during the production of a film. You can intervene and try to solve the problem, or you can just ignore it. Well, that's unlikely to help the film. What's happened? Jane Fisher brought a cat to set. The thing ran away, and now Jane Fisher's crying non-stop. Can't focus on her role. We can stop filming for 10 days, that's fine. In terms of building, let's get the freelance writer's office down. We can buy some ready-made scripts. It's probably going to be better. We can't seem to buy that though, that's fine. Okay. So Ace is paused. The Cloudy Eye is paused momentarily. That's okay. Don't know why we can't start construction on that. That's very strange. What about the casting office? Nope. Maybe we don't have the availability in terms of electricity or water. I think that's probably the case. That's okay. But I do want to get a new script written. Any ideas? Action, adventure, thriller for the working man in a fantasy kingdom. That could work. Yeah, write that one. Felix Hill, you're our best writer by far. You are a gambler. Let's do that one. Start writing, please. And upgrade complete. Excellent. Asphalt Skin is starting to be written. Okay, let's speed up time. Let's see if we can get a Cloudy Eye into production. It takes a long time for a film to be produced, goodness me. Because now, once we're done filming, we need to go into post-production and then every other thing that we need to do as well. Now that we've found the cat, I'm hoping we can keep going. Wendy Carpenter? I'm not sure. On a single evening in Detroit, 105 people died of alcohol poisoning. Amongst the deceased is the renowned actor Craig Green. Director Roger Johnson commented on the incident to Fun Times magazine. For the death of my friend and colleague, I ask you to blame the idiot congressman who voted for Prohibition. I like to hear what they say when something like this happens to their children. So Craig Green died, but hopefully it's not someone that is of concern to us too much. I think we'll be okay. Pre-production. There were no movies in pre-production, that's fine. Let's get the casting office built down here. And for some reason I cannot build that. Okay, that may just be a bug or something, I'm not sure. Financial year, we spent 3 million. Goodness me. But Cloudy Eye should be ready for release soon. It's not a particularly good movie. Okay, so we spent 357,000 so far. It is slowly getting better, this film. That's good. So Cloudy Eye, we're getting there. Filming stopped for 10 days, but that's fine. Jane Fisher's loyalty has increased because we found her cat. I think that there might be an issue with that landscaping thing, which is causing issues. Anyway, editor, Emma Berry, we're going again because Oliver Grant, kind of terrible. And then we'll go. Okay, yeah, we need to sort this out. It's causing problems. I think it's this one here. Now we've unlocked medium landscaping. Does that can allow us to click things properly? Back over to here. That's a slight bug that perhaps they need to work on. That's okay. Okay, well we can go for that one. Music recording. Can't seem to go for that one, so we're just going to have to go for whatever we can. Nothing else can be... Why can't we select anything else? We can't select anything in the middle of the screen. Yeah, medium lands... Okay, that medium landscaping thing is causing problems. But it's only showing up right at the very end. Come on. And it's only showing up at the worst time. Because I can't do that. Okay, let's get out of here for a second. So none of these are ready to go. Because I can't upgrade these things. Okay, that's fine. We're going to just choose this. Let's see if we can get this done. No, still can't select on the composer thing. That is unfortunate. We can't seem to select anything in the middle of the screen. That's incredibly unfortunate indeed. Aha, I think I've managed to fix it. Excellent. So we're going to change things over to the better... change things over to the better companies. It's not that much more. Composer, Louis Murphy is still a racist, so we're going to go for Lee Woods. And start post-production. And then for cinematographer over here, we'll go for Harry Ray again. Soundstage, we will go for Soundstage 1. Castles and surroundings, it would be better on location, as would, I think, all of these areas. Monsters Lair, these things we can shoot on our soundstage though, I think that's fine. Film technology and sound technology, we can only use our basic ones. Vincent Brooks is doing something else, we can go with Roy Spencer. Director, Anthony Campbell. Let's go with, again, Working Man. Peter Harris, he is just done with his. So let's go for Gabriel Rutowski, that's fine. Supporting character, love interest, let's go for... You know what, let's put the old flame in. We'll go for Lydia Globe. And the evil monster antagonist, David Goodman, because it'd be funny. Okay, continue. That's fine. Supervisor's seal of approval. Let's get that underway. Okay, so one film is being filmed at the soundstage and a Cloudy Eye is ready for post-production. Excellent. We are spending a lot of money. I'm hoping we can get some money back from this film, but it's not a particularly good film. That's my only concern, really, that I've got at the moment. Johnny Payne, am I going to pay you some more? Sure, why not? He's the CFO. It's probably important that we pay him a decent amount of money. Okay. Asphalt Skin is ready to be moved over to general production. It's not a great film either, but it's better than nothing. The director was good, everything else was kind of terrible. But start production on that. Okay. So Peter Lambert, the Los Angeles police chief, recently been hearing that our cinema is approaching the European model. A few years ago I'd have laughed at the thought, but today I might even agree. Portrayal of the characters, the nuance of the conflict, the attention to detail is progress. Maybe it's time to make a movie that shows the police risking their lives for the people, show everyone who we really are. I know how to show my gratitude. Having a friend on the force can be a big help in any business. 2 years. Not before. So heroes in uniform, but this is going to be, I'm guessing, propaganda to some extent. We'll have to see. I'm not going to do any more upgrades in case there's some issue. But what's happened here? Right, we're going to spend $2,000 on some new costumes. That's fine. Cloudy Eye looks ready for post-production, or is finished with post-production. So currently we've spent, what, $400,000 on this film. But it is actually going backwards from post-production. That's not great. It's fine, and let's go for this one here. That's fine. Right, distribution. This will be the first time we've done distribution ourselves as opposed to someone else. So we've got to find something which isn't a thriller. I think there works. Oh, there's a thriller film there. Hang on. We might want to move this. Oh, there's a lot of thriller films around. Can we move this at all? No, it looks like we're set there. Okay, that's fine. Right. So we'll kind of go for the same as before. So put all of it in R1s. And then we're going to max out... Oh no, we're not going to max out that many. Blimey. We'll put out 9,000 on the first screening. Less on the second. That's 389,000 costs. Not sure we can really afford that. Right, we're going to have to drop this down. And we will go. We don't need express printing, no, not really. We'll go for Irvine Film Factory. Right, let's see if that's any good or not. We'll put some ads there. Hang on. I want to just change that slightly. And this is going to be for adults, I would say. It's a terrible movie, but let's see if I can actually turn some form of profit here. So, 39 days until the release of A Cloudy Eye. Asphalt Skin is still in production. See how this goes. It's definitely a lot tougher than some of the other movie production games I've played. Okay, headquarters has been upgraded. Make sure to press that button, otherwise we're not going to be able to do a single thing. We do need to release a Wendy Carpenter movie within 2 years. Maybe we can put it in with the Heroes in Uniform just to get them both done. 8 days for Cloudy Eye. We spent a lot of money on it. An anti-prohibition parade took place in Syracuse, in a small city in New York State. Okay, that's fine. I forget we're kind of staying in the Prohibition era here. And Peter Harris in A Cloudy Eye. See if this makes any money at all back for us. So it's a Mark C, it's a 2-star. Does this film have any redeeming qualities? Probably not. But at least some people upgraded. That's a lot of money spent on theatre rentals. Right, let's have a look, see if we can make any money from this film at all. First week, does that put us back into profit? No, it doesn't. Okay, let's see if we can manage any profit out of this film at all. Okay, we'll get some profits. Whether we're going to get enough, I'm not entirely sure. Because we are running out of money quickly. Attendance is already kind of terrible. We'll have to end distribution there. We had a profit of 87,000. Right, Cloudy Eye. The Cloudy Eye did not do well. Did not do well in the slightest. I think we will leave things there. This is Hollywood Animals, and it's good. There's a few things I might change perhaps, but that's okay. You can go for 3 months, that's fine. But yes, I think it's good. Obviously there was a bit of not a game-breaking bug, but a bug that we did have to sort out, so apologies for that, and I'm sure that'll be fixed by the end of by the time it's released into the full game, and we may well have another look at it in the future. In the meantime, this has been Hollywood Animals. We'll go back to the main menu, just in case I've been completely mispronouncing the name of this game. I think it is Hollywood Animals, though. Yeah, oh, Hollywood Animal. I was close. This here has been Hollywood Animal. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.